If you like this video, please click on the like button. Comment with the names of the movies you would like us to cover next. Click the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get notified of our latest creations. We cover 100 movies from around the world every day. To advertise with our channel, reach out to us. Our contact information is on our channel page. Now, let's move to the plot of this movie.
20-year-old Hadley Sullivan misses her flight to London for her father's wedding and is rebooked. On the next, while waiting at the gate, her eyes meet with British 22-year-old Yale statistics student Oliver Jones, who offers to lend her his charger when noticing hers is dead. They get along well and eat together. Seeing Oliver carrying a garment bag, she assumes he is also going to attend a wedding and he does not contest this. When Oliver's seatbelt is broken, the flight attendant seats him next to Hadley. They spend the flight talking and growing close. Hadley shares that she and her dad were very close prior to him moving to London to teach poetry, and eventually divorcing her mother, leading her to be hesitant to attend his wedding and forgive him. Oliver encourages Hadley to do so. They share a moment and nearly kiss while waiting for the bathroom before falling asleep for the remaining duration of the flight. Upon landing, they are separated by the customs line and Oliver types his number into Hadley's phone, telling her to text him. She immediately drops her phone, which simultaneously dies. Losing the number, she arrives at her father's wedding and finds herself torn by her commitment to not forgiving him. Realizing that his new wife Charlotte is lovely and how important her presence is to her father. After the ceremony, Hadley overhears guests telling Charlotte that they'll be leaving early to attend a memorial at Peckham House. She recognizes the location name and details from asking Oliver where his event was and about his family. Hadley spontaneously decides to go to the memorial, realizing that Oliver was not attending a wedding and instead his mother's memorial service. Hadley heads to Peckham House where she meets Oliver's younger brother, Luther, and his parents at his mother's Shakespearean-themed living memorial. She learns that Oliver's mother is not dead yet but is dying, having decided not to undergo treatment after her cancer returned following a 12-year remission. Oliver is unhappy with her decision not to undergo treatment. Oliver is happy to see Hadley and they have a conversation outside where she questions his use of statistics to rationalize every event in his life rather than being honest about how he feels. Hurt, he says things he doesn't really mean and she leaves. Oliver apologizes to her before returning inside to deliver his mother's eulogy. He sees Hadley left her bag, so takes it in with him. Oliver delivers a heartfelt speech to his mother and confesses that he has attempted to measure his life in numbers to help make sense of his world, but that he cannot reduce his mother's presence and meaning to statistics. Hadley, meanwhile, attempts to return to the wedding reception, realizing she's left her bag as well, but gets lost. On the way, she phones her father from a stranger's phone and he comes to get her. Hadley finally asks her father why he didn't fight for her mother and he responds that they had both stopped putting in the work to love each other, and when he moved, they knew it was irretrievable. He tells her he does not want to lose her and apologizes for hurting her. They reconcile and return to the reception. Following the memorial, Oliver's family teases him about Hadley. They find the wedding invitation in her bag and encourage him to go see her, regardless of the odds. Oliver's dad tells him that if he knew the odds of his wife getting cancer and dying, he would still have done nothing differently, pushing Oliver to take the risk to go and see Hadley. He finds her at the reception venue and admits he is afraid of surprises, including heartbreak, and Hadley responds by kissing him. The narrator relays that Hadley and Oliver will be married for 58 years. She will hold his hand when his mother dies and he will hold Hadley's when she does. But first they will both hold their daughter's hand after she is born and talk about the miraculousness of fate.